Wrestle Story. We discuss all things wrestling, the legends of the past, the superstars of the present, the trailblazers of the future. We stream every Monday after Raw, every Wednesday after AEW and NXT, and every Friday after Smackdown.
What is up, folks? How we doing? It is Smackdown day.
Yes.
Boy, oh boy, was this fun. This was just this is probably the best show of the year, I think.
Pretty close.
I think it's the best show of the year. I don't think it can get any better than this. I really don't.
Yeah.
Right? Best show of the year? I think everybody's in agreement here. Best show of the year. Okay, glad now that we're all on the same page. Yeah, SmackDown tonight was rough. And that's being nice.
Yeah.
Like that's really being nice.
Hi guys. How you doing, James?
What's up? Why not give Dana a chance? Bayley's beaten all four except her. Where's the damn logic? Well, you see, James, Dana's just not good. So, really being nice. Dana's just not good. And so there's a reason why she hasn't gotten a title shot. And there's a reason why she will not be given a title shot.
How you doing, Colin?
What's up? Sarcasm? Right? Yes. 100%. Best show of the year. Would recommend you go back and watch this. I think this is the unmissable SmackDown. Like, you just have to watch it.
Yes, I mean, I don't know why they did this. What was the point?
The point would be all of their talent is now sick, and they need to come up with ideas to keep doing shows because they don't just get the message and they will not just shut down. That's what this show was.
Well, based on what we've seen, we're going to go through this for a long time, so...
Yeah, and I don't know...
shutting down isn't going to do anything, because unless you shut down everything, it's not going to make any difference. You're always going to have somebody that's going to be sick.
Okay, but I'm talking about WWE, and they need to just stop. They just need to stop. So, we're going to go through SmackDown real quick.
It's your opinion.
We're gonna go through SmackDown real quick, and then we're just going to go ahead and talk about WWE and their stupidity. Does that sound like a plan? I think everybody, yeah, I think that sounds good. Because SmackDown, we're going to get through SmackDown in about 0.2 seconds. So, yeah. We start off with an Undertaker legacy package, and this was, like, great or whatever.
Can we talk about what a mess they're in instead of the show? We're going to, after the 10-minute talk of the show.
So, Undertaker legacy package. This is essentially just talking about his career. It was, like, fine or whatever.
The thing is, if you're gonna do a tribute to the Undertaker on like Fox, why don't you make a big deal out of it and like make a whole show about the Undertaker rather than because they really didn't like promote this. They really didn't do anything.
No, because it was legit a last second
like throw this together.
It was a last
Talk
second.
About Dana, that'll be great.
It was a last second. Oh, shoot, we have no idea what we're going to do on SmackDown, so let's just turn it into an Undertaker show.
Yeah.
Because why not?
I guess.
You know? I mean, I don't get it either. So, Undertaker Legacy Package, it was like fine or whatever, and then we get a little video talking about the Undertaker's Survivor Series debut, and that was also like fine or whatever. Undertaker's debut was cool, though.
Yeah.
But, like, I didn't need to see a video package on it.
The thing is, again, the whole thing, the way they did this is just, I didn't like it.
So, yeah. Yeehaw. Exciting. After this, we get the Boneyard Match. This took up the entire first hour of SmackDown.
Which was cool. Again, I think if you're going to have a tribute to The Undertaker, then have a tribute to The Undertaker. Don't do it. And promote it. Don't do it the way they did this. I mean, the way they did this is just like ridiculous.
Stupid.
Yeah. I literally kept playing Mafia City on my.
That's how boring the show was, man.
I don't have an issue with an Undertaker tribute, but have like a real and doing it now during the pandemic when like not everybody's there, and no fans are there. Mm-hmm. And I'm sure that probably when we come out of this, at some point in time, whenever we come out of this, and we start having fans in the stands, that they'll probably do something for Undertaker.
Or probably not, because whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have that, and that was great. Like I said, the Boneyard match took up the entire, like, first hour of the show, and so, but there were, like, commercial breaks in between, and that's what I didn't like about it, was that they had the commercial breaks, and it's like you've seen it without the commercial breaks, and so having the commercial breaks in between, it's not the same, and so this was, like, fine or whatever, and the Boneyard match was good, and it was an exciting match, but I don't know if I necessarily wanted to see it a second time.
Yeah.
You know, does that make sense? Like, I don't know if I necessarily wanted to see it.
Match.
I don't know if I necessarily wanted to see it on SmackDown.
Well, yeah, I agree with that.
So, after that, we have Corbin, who comes out and talks about Taker. He says, Corbin. No, he doesn't say Corbin. He says, Taker, you suck. After this, Jeff Hardy comes out and attacks him. Why? I don't know. This is the most random, like, thrown together thing I've ever seen in my life. This made literally no sense.
Because Jeff Hardy's an Undertaker fan.
Like, well, they had to explain it afterwards, and they did, but it made no sense, because it was like, they were building up the whole Sheamus and Jeff Hardy thing for this week, but then they weren't doing that because Sheamus is gone. Sheamus is either like, I'm not coming in, sorry, bro, or Sheamus is like, I have COVID, so sorry, bro.
Yeah.
One of the two. And so, at this point, I'm like, oh, this makes no sense, because we're supposed to, he's got that feud. If
this was a Taker tribute show, they should have shown other Taker matches as well. I agree. Again, I don't understand. They should have just dedicated the whole 2 hours to the Undertaker.
Well, they should have then, but it might have been, I don't know.
But I don't think this was a total Undertaker tribute.
Not necessarily, no. So, we totally forgot at the beginning, while we're sitting here talking about Taker and tribute, the beginning of the show, they had literally everybody standing out there, and they were like, thank you, Taker. Thank you, Taker. And it was the cringiest, most, like, hilarious thing I've ever seen in my life. It was just so awkward.
Yeah.
And it was so weird. So they did that at the beginning, and I laughed. We then have Jeff Hardy, who challenges Corbin to a match later in the evening. Okay, cool, whatever. Don't really care. Then we got Alexa versus Nikki versus Dana versus Lacey. The winner's getting a shot at Bayley for the title. So, yeah. Nikki Cross won. This is cool. It'll be Bayley versus Nikki at Extreme Rules, the horror show. And so, yeah. Cool.
Yeah. So, here's a question. Are we going to get a different Nikki?
I don't know.
How you doing, Observing Stuff?
I don't know. I know me and Maven enjoyed the ending of Smackdown. Totally. It's great. 100%.
I mean, is it possible that this is where we get a different Nikki?
Possible, because
this is the horror show or whatever.
Possibly, maybe. I want to see Nikki versus Bayley. It's going to be a great match. Yeah, I think if they play it out differently than they have in the past, with Nikki kind of being this nutball, then I think it'll be cool. It'll be different than, previous ones. We then get, oh boy, social distancing. New Day and Lucha House Party versus Miz Morrison and Nakamura and Cesaro. What do you do when you have 30 people, potentially 30 plus people test positive for COVID-19?
I missed the Sheamus part.
Well, you see, you put everybody in a match together. That's what you do.
Yeah.
You put them all in one.
The thing is, we've never seen this match.
Never.
Lucha House Party, New Day, Miz and Morrison.
Never.
I mean...
Never.
It's like repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat.
And it's going to be like that for a long time if they, if talent just is getting sick.
Yeah.
Because they're too stupid. So, but we'll talk more on that in a little bit. So, we then, Lucha House Party and New Day won. It was like, whatever. I don't really care. I really don't care. I really don't.
Yeah.
I like that Lucha House Party won. I will say it was different, letting them, take the pin.
Yeah, I think it's cool what they did there.
Or getting the pin, I guess, because they wouldn't really be taking the pin. So, I thought that was cool. That was fine.
Yeah.
Is that thunder?
Could be.
I think it's thunder.
And the thunder rolls. The lightning strikes.
So, we then get Braun. he talks about fear. This was actually really good, and I enjoyed this.
This was a good segment.
He talks about fear, but I will say something that makes legit no sense to me in just a minute when we get to the next segment, because it made no sense. But anyways, I digress. He talks about fear, and he talks about Bray and a snake, and I was kind of like confused and like, where are we going with this? Like, what? He says the snake bit Bray in the face, and Bray just like took it. Like he didn't like flinch or anything. And so we had that, and I was like,
Chill section needs to get a new Xbox.
So he talks about that, and he says, in that moment, he knew Bray Wyatt was the devil himself. He says he did the devil's work, and he loved it. He still loves it. And then he tells Bray, let's go back to the swamp and finish it. It will either end with me walking out, the baddest, most evil son of a bitch anybody has ever seen, or I walk out knowing I've ended this. Don't quite know how that made a lot of sense there. Because it was like, you're walking out either way, bro. So you don't think you're going to lose?
No, I think he thinks he's going to win.
So, that was that. And it was a cool segment.
It's a sign of the ring stuff.
I like this, and it was cool. So, then after this, we get the Corbin versus Hardy in the main event. Hardy won. And then after, New Day, Braun, and Riddle helped get rid of Corbin. This legit made no sense to me, because in the segment prior to this, Braun was like this, not evil, but he was like this weird dude, you know, compared to like what he was in this next segment. It was like a full 180, and I was kind of like, what? Huh? You just had him like doing an evil laugh to end the segment.
Here's why.
And then it was like he was like a normal human being, and he was all
because
like, "Get these hands!"
You're gonna get this Braun up until the pay-per-view that's gonna be bouncing back and forth.
Like, I don't get it. I really don't. It didn't make a whole lot of sense.
Because Bray is in his head.
It made the most sense. Corbin deserved it. I don't disagree.
I think it's one of those things that you're gonna get a Braun that's gonna be bouncing back and forth between, you know, the nice guy and the guy that wants to tear your head off.
I guess so. I don't know, man. But I thought it was a little bit weird. But whatever.
I mean, it was okay.
So that was SmackDown in 15 minutes.
That was SmackDown because it was pretty exciting.
It was the best show of 2020.
Nah, I would give it a 3.
Out of 0. Like, it was...
No, 3 out of 0 means it's really good.
A 0. You're right. That would make no sense.
Taker's a legend, so all his faces didn't like the disrespect.
I guess, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think the thing about it is did Sheamus have a segment? No, Sheamus did not.
No, he did not.
Sheamus is out.
I don't know what...
Sheamus has COVID.
I mean, potentially. Possibly. That's possible. So, it's been made official that Wyatt is fighting Strowman in a swamp match, not for the title, at Extreme Rules, the horror show.
James has already ordered the PS5, the digital edition. $4.99, a lot cheaper than the PS4. Yes, definitely.
So, we had that. And that's great. And epic.
I thought the ending was okay.
Because of the end, I give it a 10 out of 10.
I like the Braun segment. The Corbin Hardy thing was kind of... I mean, it's okay. I don't mind having the out of the blue stuff, and I understand, you know, they're trying to work with things, especially if like Sheamus wasn't around, or, you know.
Well, Sheamus is going to be back next week because they are doing the Sheamus and Jeff Hardy toast, because they couldn't do it this week.
I told you all, Sheamus was getting too drunk. He couldn't even make a segment.
So
definitely, Sheamus was out there.
So we're getting that next week.
Yeah.
So Sheamus is not. He probably what it was is his test. He didn't get his test results. Didn't come back in enough time for them to film this SmackDown. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So folks, are you ready to talk about how stupid WWE is?
It's just not WWE. It's like everything we're doing in the
It's not just WWE, but we focus on WWE, and oh my god.
If WWE shut down, they'd have to be shut down for the next year.
Okay, I don't care, but they
do because that's business.
But I don't care. But I don't care.
Because nothing's
now,
gonna change.
no,
like,
but
throughout the
I don't care. I don't care. I'm not talking about the country. I'm talking about WWE.
But the country affects how WWE
I
does
understand
stuff.
that, but I'm not talking about the country. I'm talking about WWE, and their just
Now, how they've
unfathomable
handled
amount
it
of
is what
stupidity.
they should have done is done more testing.
That's yes. So WWE. Today, since Wednesday, 4 people have come forward saying that they have COVID-19. Renee Young, Kayla Braxton, Adam Pierce, I think is what his name is. He's a producer, and Jamie Noble. Since then, nobody's allowed to say if they have if they have COVID or not, based on everything I read. And yeah, so.
How you doing, Scott?
Hi, Scott. We're talking about WWE's unfathomable
Yeah,
stupidity.
we just got through the show. That's how good it was.
So, yes. It's amazing. Dream in a car accident. Yeah, that's what I saw. Jamie Noble, he's still around.
I wonder if he got hit by Sheamus. Because Sheamus wasn't there either.
Dang. That's cold, man. That's cold. Hey, Jonelle, what's up?
Hey there, Jonelle.
Everybody came out of the woodworks to listen to us yell
Yeah.
about WWE's stupidity. I'm sorry, but I will say it again. Dana should have won the Fatal 4-Way. Nobody wants to see Nikki versus Bayley for the 10,000th time.
I think you're going to see a different Nikki, so I think it'll be cool.
Neither was AJ.
Yep, AJ wasn't there.
They can go on a hiatus, surely, Mr. G, till all this has died down a tad, no matter how long it takes. Okay.
The problem is, here's the problem, Colin. We here in the United States are being dumb. We have done nothing right. We don't test enough. We don't take care of anything. We have people that still don't believe that this is real. We still have people that sit there and somebody goes to the hospital for, to have a surgery done, and then they get tested and find out they have COVID. And people are going, well, were they tested with COVID, or were they there because of COVID? Does it matter? You have the disease. You can pass it on to somebody else. And so we, here in the United States, are all dumb about it, which is why now you have Florida and Texas and Arizona, and I'm sure there's going to be more states that have this happen. We didn't do anything right in the first place. We did not, supposedly the greatest country in the world, the richest country in the world, and we have totally screwed this up.
I'm not denying that. Definitely, I'm not denying that. But
He said they were going to, and then I just read right before we came on here that they were going to keep funding those for now. Trump said the positive tests are high because of the test results. If we eliminate the test, the problem goes away. That's how I treat the problems with my car. I just turn the music up. It's just dumb what he says. If we just stop testing the test, so if we don't test women to see if they're pregnant, there wouldn't be any more pregnancies in the world.
It's just non-existent.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
Oh, man. Yeah, his logic's stupid. I'm not denying that he's an idiot because he is. But I'm WWE, and the way they've handled everything is just garbage. And there was, I'm going to read this article thing right here that I have in my handy-dandy phone here. This was put out, I don't know, right before Smackdown, I guess. And somebody anonymously went to Wrestling Inc. and they told them this. Are we all ready?
So how then can they fix things so that their workers are okay? I'll tell you in just a second. Let her. A reminder: there's no point in running the shows anymore. Also, hi.
Hi. So
go ahead and read your thing, and then I'll answer your question, Colin, after she reads her thing.
This says that, like I said, again, this is anonymous. We have no idea who sent this in. It says, now that WWE has more talent and staff are starting to test positive, we've been informed by talent relations not to discuss our illness with anyone besides those we may live with that need to know. We are forbidden to tell anyone else, nor can we come out publicly to make any statements. It was stressed that WWE will take care of any medical treatments we should need then. Should we need them. In the same breath, it was made clear that the company would handle the PR, and only those that needed to know about our condition would know, as HIPAA laws would prevent them from making our names public. While I appreciate WWE's assistance helping those of us during these unprecedented times, WWE put us in this position in the first place. They continue to tape multiple shows a day that averaging 10 to 12 hours plus for at least 2, sometimes 3 days in a row. Those in the audience are kept in air-conditioned tents away from the active talent and staff that are housed in other sets of tents on PC property. Most people were not tested until last week, as we were told they didn't believe the validity of some of the testing being done. They figured they would have their own so-called testing, which included temperature checks and a medical evaluation form, but no testing for COVID-19. Look at where it got them now. Some people were asked to invite friends and family, and some fans they befriended to attend shows at the PC. How do you think they feel now, knowing potentially they put those they regarded as close to them in harm's way? And yes, it was true that Kevin Dunn did not allow fans to wear face masks and made a scene twice over the PA to not wear masks. It's a shame these people came out to support the talent and the company they love, and they were treated this way. In closing, I would like to give you some information on our medical screening process, as most have been calling it a questionnaire. One of the questions asked is, have we done anything that would put ourselves at risk for contracting COVID-19? That includes being around large gatherings of people and not wearing masks where it is suggested that we do so. Some have attended packed beaches, parties, and recently opened amusement parks here in Florida. They know better than to post pictures on their social media accounts, as they shouldn't be attending those locations in the first place. They'll talk about where they've gone, but won't mention it when it comes to being screened. It's very unfortunate that WWE puts business first and the health and safety of everyone second. We will come together. I cannot say the same thing about WWE management. The train is not only off the tracks, but has gone over the cliff in a blaze of glory. There you go.
All right, so here's my thought. WWE, I think they could probably handle some stuff different. But if our society doesn't change, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because we're going to have this going on forever. And now that we have found out, there's studies out there that say that you don't necessarily get immunity to this, that you may have immunity for like 2 months, and then it's like gone.
Mm-hmm.
I think that the issue is you're going to have this just continue over and over again until something, maybe in 6 months, if we have a new president, then, things will change. But as of right now, we have a president that's ignores everything that goes on. You have governors that follow his footsteps, and it's not going to be fixed. And so when you have 50 different states doing 50 different things, we travel here. People travel from state to state. It's not going to be, it's not going to be, fixed because one state does well. New York's doing well right now. But if they don't put a clamp down on everybody and say, okay, we're going to stop everybody from coming in, and nobody gets to come into New York, they're going to have the same issues they had before again. Because, again, we travel. And if we aren't stopping it, it's not happening. I don't understand the whole idea behind everything that we are doing in this country, that it's just baffling how we just ignore what is happening. And you have people out there that sit there and buy into it. And they drink the Kool-Aid that's going on of these hospitals being filled up.
The Kool-Aid of stupidity.
Well, these hospitals aren't being filled up. It's like, okay, we've had 130,000 deaths from this disease, and people are going, well, yeah, it's like the flu. Well, whatever. Okay, the flu has not killed 130,000 people in 3 months. It just hasn't, and so you can't even compare it to the flu. And some of the things that I saw down in Florida, like they had like 5,000 pneumonia deaths this year. Normally they have 900 in a whole year.
Yeah.
They've had 5,000 in 3 months.
Yeah.
Or 4 months.
Yeah.
So they're like fudging numbers to try and make it look like this COVID thing isn't happening. Yes, 9,000 new cases in Florida today alone. Yes. And people are going, well, people aren't dying.
That doesn't mean
They obviously didn't pay attention to how this works. Because after you get diagnosed, it's about another 2 weeks before you start to see deaths pick up. And so, and we have some stuff now that may help out some people so they don't die. Because, there's some steroids and things like that they've shown that are yes, I heard about that, Scott.
People are stupid.
There's some deaths that could be prevented because of, if they get on them literally with steroids and some of the medicines that they're working on right now and some of the things they found at work. But outside of that, we are not doing anything to stop it. Nothing. People are going out. Nobody's wearing masks.
Yep, I agree with that. But part of that is, like with WWE, they need to shut their crap down because unless they shut their crap down, people are still going to be out. People are still going to be doing all this stuff. I don't care about money. I don't care about, their TV deal. I don't care at this point. As a fan, I don't care. What should be put first?
Canada won't take you because they're not letting you cross the border.
What should be put first in any circumstance? And WWE put out a statement the other day regarding all this stuff when people started talking about it was, I don't have the statement with me, but it was something along the lines of, we put our the safety of our talent first, but in these trying times, we feel that it is our duty to give the fans something to get their mind off of everything that's going on in the world. So in other words, you're not putting the health and safety of your talent first. You're putting the fans first. In which, what I have to say to that is I don't care anymore.
They're not putting the fans first. They're putting money first.
But I don't care. I don't care, period. I'm almost to the point, like, I just don't care, and it makes me not. It makes me not want to watch the show anymore because, like, the fact that they're not.
Are you actually getting in, James? Are they gonna let you cross the border?
The fact that they are not putting their talent first and not just shutting down entirely is completely baffling to me. When they've had, well, they're not confirming anything, but there's been rumored that they have 30 plus people that have tested positive for COVID.
Okay, but again, I don't blame WWE for this.
I'm not blaming WWE, but what I'm saying is WWE needs to shut down.
Okay,
because they are going to continue this. I don't care. Shush.
10 years.
Shush. I don't care. The safety of the talent and the performers is what should be put first, and it's not. People are getting sick. People are going to continue to get sick. WWE doesn't care. They don't care at all. Which is what I'm like, I don't want to watch the show anymore. Because they're putting their talent out there. No regards to their safety whatsoever. And it's ridiculous. And like, I sat here all freaking day looking at Twitter. And it's just like story after story after story about how WWE is just like not, like they're not handling this well at all.
They are, but this isn't like.
But I don't care if it's just in everywhere. The United States isn't handling well. I don't care. I'm talking about WWE. And they have not handled this well whatsoever. They need to shut their crap down. I don't care about money. I don't care about their stuff.
But they do. I mean, that's
but
how
I don't
people
care.
Get paid.
I don't care. And there are a lot of other people that don't care either. They're like, this is stupid. Why?
But you can't blame WWE.
I am not blaming WWE, but what I'm saying is they need to shut down now.
Okay, then you're going to have a lot of people
stop their stuff. Because this... No. You're not going to sit here and you're not going to tell me that they don't need to shut down. But then when everything else is opening up, you're sitting there saying, why are they opening that up? They shouldn't be doing this. This is ridiculous. It's the exact same thing with WWE. WWE needs to shut their stuff down like other places need to shut their stuff down.
What do you do?
I don't know what you do. You shut it down and you let your superstars go home in quarantine. That's what you do. I don't know, Mr. D. I don't know. I'm not the smartest person in the world.
You have a government that's not doing anything about it.
I don't care. I don't care.
Okay, so wrestling's done.
Yeah.
We will not have wrestling.
Yeah, wrestling needs to be done. Wrestling needs to be done for the time being.
No, not time being, forever.
No, that's not what anybody's saying. Nobody's saying it needs to be done forever. What people are saying is they need to put the safety of their performers first.
Okay,
and they are not.
Wrestling isn't like Apple or Microsoft where you can go, hey, you guys go home and you work from home.
But I don't care.
It doesn't work that way.
But I don't care. I don't care.
I get the whole shutting down stuff.
No, but you really don't because no, but you don't. You don't. Because you're sitting here saying they can't shut down. They can't shut down. They can't shut down. When all these other places are opening up. No, let me finish. When all these other places are opening up and you're like, well, they need to close back down because the cases are rising and they shouldn't be open. You can't have it both ways. It doesn't work like that.
Okay, but you're not even listening to what I'm saying.
Also, COVID will at some point have a treatment and or vaccine, so nothing is forever. Exactly. Wrestling can open back up, but they need to let their talent go home. If they want to keep putting on shows, fine.
It may have
do some reruns.
Okay,
rerun some content. Old pay-per-views on a
They did reruns tonight, and you were like, well, God, I hate
because I don't care, because I don't want to watch it. Because I'm just done as a whole. I don't want to watch it anymore if they're putting their talent at risk.
All right, whatever.
I don't. Because I don't want to sit here and support somebody.
The problem
that's
is,
like,
when you say for a few months, this could be for 6 months.
Okay, but so what?
It could be for the next 8 months.
But so what? Would you rather have wrestlers all get sick and die, and then there's no wrestling, period?
Okay, so then here's the question, okay? Are they going to, these places that they go to, are they still going to pay them?
I don't know. It's not like they're going to, have no money.
Are fans still going to pay?
They have merchandise that people buy online. They have the WWE Network.
But if nobody's there and they're not having the performances, do you think anybody's going to buy their merchandise?
I don't know, dude. I really don't. But I think some of these wrestlers probably have it made pretty good. They make a lot of money.
Here is the problem.
And
okay?
I think that they could probably manage to be shut down for a little bit and be fine.
WWE has plenty of money. Okay, that's why they let wrestlers go.
But they let wrestlers go because they had too much talent.
That's why they let wrestlers go, because they have all this money. That's why you have businesses shutting down, because you have all this money. And so, but is there going to be enough money there to pay your people to come in or to sit at home and do nothing?
I'm not even...
Do you think Fox is going to keep their contract with them?
Fine.
Do you think the USA Network's going to keep their contract with them?
Just let these people stay out there. Let them get sick. Let them die. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter at this point. If everybody's getting sick and dying.
WWE is no different than United Airlines. It's going to cut people and let them go.
They might not have, but they need to shut down now because, like I said, they have 30 plus people that are tested positive for COVID. And if they want that number to continue going up and up and up and up and up, well, then they probably should, stop production and, let their people go home.
Well, let's play the game.
And
let's see how long this lasts.
I don't know, but I don't think what you're saying is the answer. Because ultimately it comes down to our government. Our government, as long as our government, and we have selfish people in this country that don't care, that don't do what they're supposed to do, I 100% get this. I understand the whole idea behind shutting stuff down. But you don't.
I think everything should be shut down. But you have a government that is not shutting anything down.
But I don't care. I'm not talking about the government. I'm talking about WWE. Yes, the government has handled this completely and utterly poorly. Our president is a ding-dong. He is. I'm not saying that he's not. I'm not saying that we have not handled this well. Because we haven't. In fact, we've handled it pretty poorly. What I'm saying is WWE is now in a position where they can no longer continue production because they are making people sick.
The thing is
they're making people
listen to what I'm saying, okay? If WWE has an easy way to fix this, they have enough money, they could buy a hotel or rent a hotel, bring everybody down there.
Okay,
to put on
but unless they enforce the rules that their talent cannot go anywhere, because WWE. These
that's not doing it,
these
the talent
superstars,
has to sit there and be smart enough not to do the
and
stupid
that's
stuff.
part of what the problem is. WWE has, and this is why people are sick, because some of the women have gone out and are on freaking boats, hanging out on boats with one another. Okay, they're going to Adventureland and going to whatever the garbage else they want to go to.
I 100% agree.
Amusement parks.
I think that this stuff should be shut down. I think that we need to go back into shutdown, but until we wrong time to come in. I think until we completely go into shutdown, no matter what you do, nothing's going to be fixed.
I'm not saying
we have to have people that change.
But if WWE doesn't want to lose all of their talent to like death, then maybe they should like stop production so people don't like get sick. That's what I'm saying. So, whatever.
China controlled it by abuse, but South Korea didn't.
Okay.
There's countries that did this right and did it the right way.
There were. We're stupid.
Okay, folks.
I understand this.
Look, we chased Colin off.
I understand this. We're stupid.
Good night,
I get
Colin.
it. I'm not saying we're not stupid, because I am. We are stupid. We the people are stupid. Did you hear that? We the people are stupid. Let me just say it one more time for all the people in the back. We the people are stupid. I never said we weren't. What I'm saying is WWE needs to shut their stuff down. That's what they need to do. He needs to keep his talent healthy and safe, and he's not doing his job. He's not doing that, and that's where the problem lies. And that's all I'm saying.
The version of sneezing, he probably thought sheer willpower could keep his company healthy. Yeah, I mean, that's just it.
He sticks his fingers in his ear and goes la 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 and pretends it doesn't exist.
Okay, but that's a lot of people, and that's...
But I don't care. I don't care. I'm just talking about WWE, okay? And they need to shut their crap down. And that's what I'm saying. Now, do I think everywhere should shut down? Yeah, totally. But WWE needs to shut down because they are making people sick for no reason whatsoever. To entertain the people at home. And it's stupid at this point.
James, this needs to be a nationwide thing. It can't be this state, that state, every other state. Again, like I said before, we move from state to state. I can go to from where we live, I can be in 3 other states in about 40 minutes. And so me saying, like if my state shuts down and I get this and I go visit, like I go to one of the other states, to shop or something like that, I'm exposing people in those states. So until you get a full on lockdown, it's not going to make any difference. Because we got 50 states doing 50 different things.
I understand that. Totally get that. Not arguing that.
And maybe when if we get a new president, then things will change and things will be done differently, and it'll be taken seriously. But as of right now, that's not going to happen. It's because we don't take things seriously. The United States people are arrogant and don't take things seriously. It's sad. Businesses need to run to keep us out of recession or depression. Certain businesses need to run. I want to know how Canada and all these other countries have done things right.
Oh, because they're smart and we're stupid. I mean, I don't know. Also, the dream situation.
All still poo on the side of the road.
Also, the dream situation took a weird twist. Yeah, it was. It did. That was odd.
Nobody cares because it's all about money, Scott. As long as they get, I saw where who was it that just filed for bankruptcy?
Well, I mean,
somebody
Maven,
just filed for
I'm not
bankruptcy.
wrong. We are stupid.
Somebody filed for bankruptcy, and somebody filed for bankruptcy, and
Canada nipped that in the bud ASAP. We are stupid. See?
Yeah. Well, that's just it. I mean, it's weird.
We are stupid. I'm not debating that because we are.
Some big company just filed for bankruptcy, and their CEO's got like $1.6 million in bonus. Like what?
JCPenney.
Like you have that kind of money to give to your CEOs, and you're gonna let go, 25,000 people.
JCPenney.
I don't remember who it was.
I might be right. I also might be wrong. Who knows? And not me. But yeah, I'm not arguing the fact that we're stupid and that we haven't handled this
Good night, Colin.
correctly. Peace out, dude.
I think people on the internet have cabin fever. Well, here's another thing about that is a lot of these people that sit here. I've heard people say I could go sit in the wood for 6 months and be okay.
No, you couldn't.
You can't sit in your house for 10 minutes and be okay. You know? Well, I've seen stories like taxes in Canada. Everybody talks about taxes in Canada and some of these other countries. I don't know that it's really any different than what we do with our insurance. Just come to Ireland, guys. We have the finest potatoes in the world. We have to fly there, and they're gonna ban Americans from flying across to Europe.
Because we suck and we're stupid. They're like, we don't want you to spread the stupidity to our people.
All kinds of people are getting let go from Impact.
Yeah, Tessa Blanchard. She was let go. That other dude was let go. Yep. I can't with all these people that say, ooh yeah, for $1 million, I would go off the grid and live in the woods for a month. Like hell they would.
Yeah. If you give me $1 million, I'll go live off the grid. No, you're full of it. In Ireland, we get drunk. That's how we pay our taxes.
Canada already had higher taxes, but they have amazing insurance. Precisely.
That's just it. They don't have to worry about health care. And there's some places that give money, like right now, they're giving money to the people. They're giving $1,000 a month to each person or something like that. Mm-hmm. And I could be wrong. If somebody's from Canada in here, you can correct me. But I think they're giving $1,000 a month to each person or something.
Oh! On top of all this nonsense, WWE is also planning on doing live events now in Florida.
We are definitely idiotic for profit healthcare. Healthcare is something that should be given to you because you kind of need your health.
Oh, and when I say live shows, I don't mean a live show for live show or whatever. I mean live show with people they're in the audience that are fans. That's what I mean.
What's funny observing stuff? I've actually some of the stuff I've seen on Twitter. There's actually Canadians that are joking maybe we should build a wall between us and America.
Well, I wouldn't be shocked. They're we don't want the stupid to get.
Tessa said a racial slur.
Yeah, she did back in January.
Yeah.
I thought. Maybe she did again. I don't know. Maybe that's.
They gotta be taking the piss. Laugh mask off. We have amazing leprechauns. Also, if you see a leprechaun, you beat him up, steal his pot of gold, and stick his ring up his backside.
So, yeah. WWE is stupid. I think I've made my point very clear. That they should shut down. And that's the answer. And there is no other answer. Because people are going to continue to get sick. And get sick. And that's not good. And, there were people on Twitter that were maybe we should just boycott WWE and stop watching. And maybe, maybe that's what it'll take for them to get the memo. Because, honestly, it's not worth it anymore. It really isn't. Really isn't worth it. The safety of the talent is not being taken into consideration whatsoever. And it's ridiculous. And so, maybe we should just stop watching. And maybe they'll get it. And I mean, maybe they won't. But maybe they'll get it.
Probably not.
Probably not, though. But maybe they'll get it.
Doubt it.
Because this is dumb. It's stupid. And I'm angry.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
That's the show.
Mm-hmm. Not happy.
No, Smackdown was kind of quick and, pointless. I could live off the grid for a month. And for man, as long as food, shelter, and water was guaranteed. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, I'm just joining. Maven, you look beautiful. And Mr. G, don't get mad.
Hello? Thanks.
Well, thanks, Zandel.
Thanks.
What are you saying?
Saying that you look ugly.
Maybe you look beautiful, and Mr. G, well, you're just the turd. Is that what you're saying, Zandel? Huh?
Vince has done this before. He's destroyed families and wrestlers. None of this is new. And it isn't, but it's ridiculous that, it's just ridiculous.
Dude, as long as Broadway and Hollywood are closed, WWE should be closed also. I don't have an issue with them being closed. I mean, that's...
But yet you were legit just arguing fact that they should. This is why you make no sense
Well,
sometimes. Because you legit were just arguing the fact that they, like...
You're unattractive when you're mad, apparently, Mr. G.
Your words, not mine. Like, you legit were just arguing with me about the fact that they need to be closed. And that they need to shut their stuff down. Like, what? Again, I say, you can't have it both ways, bro. You legit can't.
No, I'm not on both sides of the fence.
Like... I don't understand it. I really don't.
Wrestling's a little different than Hollywood.
But I don't care, though. But that doesn't mean anything to me.
Okay, I get
the
that.
safety and the safety of the talent and the performers is what should be first. Wrestling is not essential. It's never been essential. It's never gonna be essential. But it is essential apparently in Florida. So
everything's open now. So
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if everything's open. It's not essential. It's not essential. It doesn't need to be open. They need to shut their stuff down and let their talent go home. Their talent has families. Their talent has kids.
What about
their talent is going to spread it to everybody. It's not even just about, like, WWE and them spreading it amongst themselves. If superstars that are there, they're going to spread it to everybody else. Like...
We'll have to shut down, I would think. Quarantine everybody.
Precisely. So what should WWE be
just
doing?
Admit it, that's the genius.
So what should WWE be doing? They should be shutting their show down and quarantining everybody. That's what they should be doing, but they're not. Because they're like, oh, well, if you're positive, then yeah, you can go home and quarantine. But if you're not positive, then we're just going to continue testing you because... So by the end of it, everybody's going to end up being positive because they're not going to stop production. They're going to continue, and it's just going to be a matter of time till everybody gets sick.
Well, it could be a repeating cycle since we're not... There is no...
Which is why they
sanitizing the chat.
Like...
Texas is reclosing almost everything. Texas has to, Zendo. They opened up way too early. They let things get out of hand. There'll be lots of death in Texas in the next week and a half to 2 weeks, I think. Or lots of people that have major damage done to them. Aiden says in Ireland we got coronavirus drunk. Now he's up in the mountains somewhere laying a ditch.
I don't.
He's just waiting to come down and get you, Ains. They won't shut it up because many athletes have, from others, returned to their training and their regimen. They got away with it. This long won't stop it. I don't know if we'll have a football season.
Then why are we having WWE right now?
Well, because right now they're planning on having a football season.
I don't care.
Especially in Dublin AIDS. Undertaker is the greatest of all time. The first time I saw him live was at No Mercy 2004. The first ever last ride match, No Mercy 2004, was my first WWE event I went to, and pay-per-view show the greatest. Yes, Undertaker is awesome and one of the best ever. I don't care. I love being in my room, watching shows and movies on Hulu. And watching us, right, Zando?
Yes.
Beautiful Maven and the turd that sits behind me.
So, I don't know. I think they need to shut down, and that's what I think they need to do, and my mind is not going to be changed, and I think they need to shut down.
I live in Dublin. Are you stalking me, James?
So, yeah. That's what needs to happen.
He knows all about you.
Apparently, no top executives have contacted Renee Young to check on her health status and see how she's doing. That's hilarious.
The world will end.
Not really, though.
No,
it's kind of sad.
The world won't end if we just shut things down and get this under control.
But the world won't end if we just stop wrestling right now too, because we don't need it. It's not essential. I will not die if I don't have wrestling to watch. In fact, I'd much prefer not having wrestling to watch because that means that your talent is at home and they're safe and they're not getting sick. So, I don't get it.
Well, watching maybe not so much you, Mr. G. I remember you still threatened to come and get me.
That's
because I'm a big turd to you, Zandel.
I don't get it.
No, bro, I went there with my wife on vacation 4 years ago. So James isn't stalking Ains. That's a good thing. Ains is safe. James isn't stalking you.
Vince wants to run indoor shows with paying fans in an arena in late July or early August.
And people will go there.
And they're going to get sick. And it's going to be his fault. And it's great.
How could I cope without wrestling? I'd end up using my TV remote as a frying pan. That's funny.
I don't. This entire thing is just bonkers. And I don't know what to say about it anymore. I just think that they need to shut down. And it just, like I said, angers me to my core. And I just don't know.
Give me your hands.
So.
Observing stuff's gonna sanitize your hands. All right, I think I can go without wrestling for a while. Just watch a little bit.
Precisely. It's not like anybody's gonna die. There's still the WWE Network. If WWE was to shut down tomorrow, it's not like nobody's ever gonna watch wrestling again because there is this still thing called the WWE Network. And you see, they do have lots of content on there, and they continue to put new content up on there all the time. So, I don't think anybody would die if they had to stop doing live shows, just saying. And even then, the shows that they're doing right now aren't even live. They're pre-taped like 2 days ahead of time. And it's ridiculous, and it's stupid. And I don't understand it. So, anyways.
So that was the Maven rant.
Yes.
All right.
And just this entire thing is stupid. And if nobody has anything else to add, I think that's it.
Yes.
So.
This is a Bray Wyatt tee. Yes, it is.
So.
Oh, one other thing. Not that we're promoting this or anything, but wrestling tees. Pro wrestling tees now have Owen Hart and woman t-shirts, and all proceeds go to some foundation that their families have set up.
In all seriousness.
It's very important to stay in good health around times like these. I'm not a medical field worker, but stay hydrated and eat more vitamins and minerals. We actually had a great time in Dublin. I went to see Finn's wrestling school.
Do you eat minerals? Because I feel like that's weird. I feel like there's mineral-infused water.
I just eat rocks.
But but I don't think you eat minerals.
I hope they have minerals in them.
I don't think you eat minerals. I could be wrong, and I could be really wrong.
Observing stuff does.
Mrs. G!
He just, finds minerals and starts eating them.
I don't know if you eat minerals.
Oh, there's a rock, yeah. Zinc? Yeah, right there.
Ooh, nice, James. Yeah, I've been there. There's a lot of dedicated and talented individuals there. Yes. Woo. So, yes, folks.
All right.
I think that's it. I think that's it. That was
consume minerals. All right, we're gonna take off. If you want to talk more wrestling, I will be on at twitch.tv/Mr. Gleen.
Vitamins and minerals are important. Yeah, they are, but I just don't think you eat minerals. I don't necessarily go to the store and say, "Hey, can I have a bag of minerals, please?" It's in caps.
Oh.
I don't know if that'll go through or not.
It went through.
Oh, no. But is it a link? Is it going to take him to the right thing?
I don't know.
That's...
Do I need to do the...
Maven, start making makeup videos again. Guys, enjoy them too. Yeah, I'm gonna iron pills. I guess so, yeah. Magnesium chewables. I guess you do technically eat them. Oh, my bad.
How do you copy something on Twitter? Good question, James. I tried to figure that out earlier today.
You simply do this.
And I couldn't because I wasn't smart enough.
Nope, that's not the right button.
See? Maven's trying to show me and she didn't hit the right button.
And you click that. You click copy.
Maven's been putting videos up on... you got stuff on Instagram, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Been doing a lot of that, man. So, been putting that up. I haven't been making a lot of YouTube videos because they take a lot of time.
Yeah.
But I've been making short videos, and those are on Instagram.
All right, I'm gonna take off. We're gonna take off. We will be back Monday Night Raw.
Yes.
We'll talk about
Monday
a lot of nothing.
Night Raw.
talk about
nothing.
why is there talent there.
Instagram videos needs to become a compilation for YouTube on a weekly basis.
Yes.
Yes.
Elijah,
Maven.
how you doing?
Maven, what? Listen to your mother.
Maven and Gleen, this is the Undertaker. See, Ains is requesting you to get out, your
Okay,
makeup videos. So,
I don't know what it is. I get the satisfaction seeing makeup put on. I do it to my girlfriend all the time, and she says Ah, that's funny. Yeah.
So see, you need to do.
Well, then I guess
put
I
your
just
makeup
have to
videos
make
out there.
some more videos now because.
Because Ains is asking for it.
Yeah, I guess so. Makeup videos on Twitch. Yeah, I might do one of those in a couple days. Do a video on Twitch.
Yeah, so if you're not on Twitch, get on Twitch because
you should follow me.
Maven will do a
Makeup
thing.
Maven,
Do a thing on.
I think. Yes, live stream your makeup routine here, Maven. I mean, I could. If anybody would watch it.
Quick Wrestle Story and Smackdown. Yes, it went by fast, Elijah, because, with Smackdown not being exciting.
I mean, I know if I'm doing my makeup on here, Ains will come in
See you
and watch
Monday,
me
Elijah.
do it.
Thanks for stopping by.
There'll at least be one person in here if I do makeup on the Wrestle Story.
All right.
Oh, man.
We will be back Monday with Raw. See how it goes. So with that, we'll see you guys later. Reminder, I'll be on Twitch here in just a little bit.
Peace out.